Kane. I teach English, and excuse my outfit for today. It is red, white, and blue day. Go Team Blue. But I wanted to give you a little tip for how to use Blackboard in a way that helps your teaching. When I first learned Blackboard, I was really excited but also overwhelmed by all the things you could do with it. And I also felt the same way when it came to adding my content and then trying to apply it to multiple classes. In English, we sometimes teach the same curriculum but at different levels, or we have electives that might need some of the same information but not all of it. And so last year when I was building some of my classes and using it, I felt like I was typing things a lot for every class, or I was constantly spending time trying to find files, and since everything is backed up on the server, it took a lot of clicking onto the different folders and pulling it out. And so one thing that might save us time as teachers, which is always a win in our career, is using the class copy feature on it. In this feature, you're able to copy maybe just a small part of your unit, or an entire unit, or even an entire list of units from one course to another. So instead of typing the same kind of assignment or setting up the same folder and then having to go back in and adding more stuff, you're able just to do chunks of it. So that it saves a lot of time as a teacher, which means I don't think it feels as overwhelming to move content and also to apply content to multiple classes. It's great if you have a class, especially like a college prep level, and you want to give them some honors assignments. It's easy to copy it over into it without having to copy everything into it. And anytime you can save time, it means it gives you a chance as a teacher to try something else. So if you save yourself 15, 20 minutes, making a class look similar to another, maybe that means you have a chance to try something else new in the Blackboard feature. I hope you find this helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to find me and ask.
One of my favorite features with content collection is the overwrite file option. So you basically can update, for example, an answer key that you realize you made a mistake on, which I do every single unit, and you don't have to throw away or trash the old copy. It just overwrites the file with the new updated, hopefully correct version. And I think that makes life a lot easier. I also think this is helpful if you're using Blackboard for the second year and the third year and the fourth year, because it just makes all of your attachments way easier to organize and to access. This is also easier to update from home because you just are within the Blackboard website. You don't have to go outside of it in order to upload things. Go Orange! Orange!
Hi, I'm Jamison Warren. I teach 9th grade at Harriton, and I'm a social studies teacher, so I teach Global 1. I migrated to Blackboard last year when we started our new course, and one of the things I'm using is the content feature on the left side of the page, and what I added this year was a link to our online textbook. And one of the cool things was, working with Blackboard, we could embed the code, the login for the students who use our online textbook, so that it's a single click and then the students are into the textbook. So we issue a textbook and it goes home, but for school use and whenever it's convenient for them, the students go online for the textbook and it's right there on Blackboard. So it's next to content and the calendar and other things that you would regularly access, except it's just one click, you go online. The students have found it a lot easier than having to remember a password or enter any kind of login password each time. And as a result, we're seeing students use the textbook more frequently online.
Hi, this is Patty Rossner, and the one tool that I'm using on Blackboard this semester is the assignments tool. I'm using this with my Global Studies 1 classes, both honors and college prep. I'm using this feature mainly as a cool down, as a reflection for students to think about their own learning. And it's been very useful, and it's helped me learn insights into how students best learn. So after they do an assignment, they'll be asked to reflect, and I give them 3 to 4 processing questions that let them reflect and think about their own learning and what steps they've taken to really show mastery. This has helped me prepare them better for tests and also help chunk long-term assignments and have them reflect on how they're best meeting certain goals along the way.
Hi, I'm Carly Kokos. I'm also the captain of the Orange team. Hopefully by the time we're watching this, we all know that we won. I am the emotional support teacher here along with Andrew Magner, and this year we're incorporating the use of the journals tool in Blackboard. The way we're using this is once a week the students are given a journal prompt, and they respond to that prompt, and usually it has something to do with their emotional regulation. We use this tool in two ways. Number one, it's a way of communication because we get some feedback from the students, and then we're able to comment directly on Blackboard, but it also opens up conversation. Number two, usually it ties into our lesson of the week. For example, this week we're focusing in on self-esteem, and the journal topic was around making mistakes and making errors in judgment. So that's how we're using it this year, and so far it has been successful. Good luck.